Good morning. So we just left the Moraine Lake site again. It's an awesome night. Slept great. Got out about 10 after 8. Hiking back to Hamilton Lakes today. So we're still on the Moraine Lake Trail. Climbing back up to the High Sierra Trail. And then we'll start heading into Big Arroyo. It's gonna be a long day. Should be a beautiful day, but it's gonna be a long day. Jamie just left his water back at the stream where we just filled up. So I'm taking a break while he runs back to get it. Perfect spot for it though. Check that out. Going back up in it. Hiking in reverse has its payoffs. Wow. Whole different perspective. There's a big arroyo and it comes down the other side right over here. Huh. I believe that this whole range is part of the Great Western Divide, and that's what we'll be crossing today as we go over Sequoia Gap, Sequoia Pass, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's pretty cool how massive that is. I mean, those mountains are, I'm sure, pushing 13,000 feet. I already got water. We're trying to find a place to have lunch in the shade with seating. It's proven to be kind of difficult. Arroyo, Big Arroyo Creek. 21 miles. Sequoia Gap, 3.4, straight uphill from here. We're gonna stop and camel up at this next stream, and then head up into the snow-covered peaks. And quickly approaching. Still think our pass is around the other side of that pinnacle looking one. Great Western Divide. Upper Big Arroyo. I think right there's Sequoia Gap. See the gap in the mountains. we're going up through that. Man, it's a completely different perspective going the opposite direction. It's beautiful. That's 360-degree mountains. Wow. And gorgeous. Gosh, camping here would be something. Sequoia Gap. We're way up there. It's the peak for the day. Get us over to the other side and back to Precipice Lake. Our little punch hole through the Great Western Divide. Sequoia Gap straight ahead. Much less daunting going this direction. Gorgeous. Our snowfield broke up our switchback, so we had to improvise by going off trail. It's a bad thing about these snowfields. Keep the trail tricky. Yeah, we made it. Sequoia Gap. Highest point on our hike for the second time.
It's the highest point of the hike entirely.
No, highest height would have been Mount Whitney. Yeah. There it is, the gap. Breaking a mountain. Wow. Like cracking open an egg. What's inside? I believe this is trail. And we're back at Hamilton Creek. Yep, if I remember, it's a long hike down. There's a trail. You have to go through that cave again. It's somewhere nearby. I'm not taking a whole lot of video of the trip down Sequoia Gap into Hamilton Lakes because, well, there's not a whole lot to see. It's really hazy and overcast and you can't really see down there very well, so I'll bring you back just for the good stuff. And then we got the little tunnel cave thing that the trail goes through here in a minute, so yeah. Yeah, let's keep going. Sunset. Well, I'm hiking past sunset. Still trying to get down to Hamilton Lakes Campground. Slowly ascending. This takes forever. But it's okay. This is the end of our last hard day. Got an easy day tomorrow. Probably get to like Martin Creek. I think it's only like 10, 11 miles, something like that. And one last night, get up the next morning and catch a shuttle back to Visalia. And I just soaked my foot. Okay. I don't even know why I'm trying to dodge the water anymore. Both feet have been soaked all day. Well, at least since we came back on this side of the gap. Nonetheless, we're almost to Hamilton Lakes. Home for the night. Get some dinner. Get some rest. Get some dry socks. Oh, there's Jamie way down there. Gosh, I don't think far out accounts for switchbacks. They say it's a few tenths of a mile, maybe as the bird flies, not when you're zigzagging down the mountain. Anyways, we'll get there one day. Yep, still hiking. 10 till 8. Just using the twilight hours of daylight. Trying not to get the headlamp out, but I know there's a stream crossing up here that we originally had to take our shoes off to cross. I'm sure if it's still that bad, I'll need the headlamp for that. But man, I've been able to see this campsite for like an hour and I just can't get to it. Good morning. Today is Monday the 28th or 29th. I'm not exactly sure. We were supposed to be getting off the trail today. Today's the day that we were supposed to wake up at Outpost Camp and hike the 3 miles down to Whitney Portal and hitchhike down to Lone Pine. That's not happening because we hit Whitney Creek 2 days ago. It's impassable. We had to turn around and go back. So we woke up this morning. We're at Hamilton Lakes, and we're gonna do an easy 9 to 10 miles today back to where we stayed night one, maybe even further, and then get up tomorrow morning and catch the Sequoia shuttle back to Visalia and try to figure out how to get home. The trip's coming down to an end. Today's the last full day. It's been a really good trip, despite having to change where we're going and not being able to make it to the end. This trip has been super fulfilling. It's hard. It's way more difficult than I ever expected it to be. I feel like we did most of the High Sierra Trail. The High Sierra Trail technically ends right around Junction Meadows, kind of where the PCT, JMT, and High Sierra Trail meet, and we made it like just a couple miles short of there. So we pretty much did the whole thing. Just didn't do the Whitney part of it, which is okay. We'll do it one day. I'm gonna finish getting packed up, and sleeping Matt up, and get breakfast. Jamie's sleeping in too. We've been getting up at 6 a.m. like clockwork every day, and it's already 6:30. So it's a good day for a break. Last full day on the trail. Let's go. 9 a.m. and we're off. Heading down from Hamilton Lakes. It'll be another long day, but we'll be out of the woods tomorrow. I got a lot of shuffling to do once we're there. I think that's called Valhalla. That structure. Yeah. I find that to be more mesmerizing than Precipice Lake.
That's definitely a monument there.
Yeah, that is impressive. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is that mountain that looked like a stegosaurus. I remember. So we've nicknamed this valley Kong versus Godzilla because going up, you see Kong right there, which is Valhalla. There's the actual pass. And on the other ridge, which you can't quite see from here, is Godzilla. The spikes on the back. The sun is murderous. So hot. Because of the dryness of the air out here. When the sun shines, it's not like a warm air. It's like a radiant, burning air. It scorches your skin. It stings. Yeah, it's hard to describe to somebody who's used to the East Coast. See the bridge right down there. Oh yeah. No, it's mostly down. No, it follows that ridge out. Godzilla doesn't really look much like a lizard anymore. His tail's starting to get hidden. There's that bridge. Smoke rising over there over the mountains. I wonder if that's moisture or hopefully not a wildfire. Yeah, I was right. Forest fire over there. This wasn't here the other day. You make the whole valley hazy. They get it contained. Fair Palm Meadow. Oh, there he is. Man, that forest fire sucks. There's 2 people at the ranger station. Could be somewhere. Kind of a cool transition how we're saying goodbye to the Bald Mountains and hello to the forest. All pine trees or coniferous of sorts. It's beautiful, but it's definitely that change in altitude. First night's campsite. Camped right there. On the other side of the valley of that forest fire. Smoking it up. Can't even see the skyline or the mountains behind anymore. Barely. Lower elevation definitely is more woodsy. A lot like the AT. fire looks really bad at times. Apparently, according to a hiker we passed, the fire's been going on since yesterday, at least. So, rangers know about it. Can't see well, I know, but we can actually see civilization from our campsite. Those are electric lights down there. Some sort of town, and you can see the embers from the wildfire burning. See them over there? I don't know if you can see them in the video. It's wild. See a live forest fire. We have a controlled fire. Oh, all packed up. Last day. Getting ready to head into Sequoia National Park to the Giant Forest Museum, Crescent Meadow, only like 6 miles away. Awesome campsite. I got a hole in my sleeping pad, which is no fun. It was a slow leak, but I had to reinflate my pad like 3 times throughout the night. So I'm gonna have to repair that. Broke my headlamp. I put my elbow on it. I did that the night before, so I got to repair that. I got a broken trekking pole, so I gotta replace that. So this trip's been rough on gear, but it's over with. Oh yeah, and I lost my Dyneema DCF stuff sack from my tent. I think while I was putting my tent away right here, the wind blew it off the mountainside. So I think I see it down there. Jamie's tended right down below. I'm gonna go down there and have coffee with him, but I think I might see the bag down by his campsite, so hopefully. But this is it. Let's get out of here. Trying to figure out how we're getting across the country in 2 days. Less than 2 days. Should be fun. Alright. We're at the Martin Creek campsite. Getting ready to take off. 6 miles back to the Giant Forest. And we'll be done. Gotta figure out how to get out of here, because we came in an unofficial way. No more smoke billowing from the valley over there. It's still just kind of lingering. Makes me wonder if the flames have tampered down a little bit. It's been a memorable trip. Not looking forward to all the logistics that I got to figure out in the next few hours about how to get home. But man, I'll tell you what, we went further by turning around and coming back than we would have had we gone the whole way. So this should have been a 72 mile of tacking on the Giant Forest, 75 mile roughly, 75 mile trip. Easily turned into probably a 90 mile trip, if not more, maybe even up to 100, but I'd figure that out later. It's been a good one. Camping's been amazing. So much variety in the Sierras or in Sequoia, because I'm not even going to call this the High Sierra hike. I'm going to call this the Sequoia hike, because we technically didn't finish the High Sierra Trail, but we stayed in Sequoia the whole time. You know, I think right on that last day when we went through that gate, I think is when we may have crossed out of Sequoia. But nonetheless, we were barely outside. So, I don't know. Look forward to checking all the video footage when I get back. But This is my last, for now, I'm going to enjoy my last couple hours of hiking in Sequoia. Yeah, that smoke blanketed the whole valley overnight. Here's a big picture of all the haze from the fire. It's crazy. I don't see any plumes of smoke anymore though, so it tells me it might be done with. We found a sequoia. Whoa! Oh, 2 sequoias. That's 2. Or a twin, and there's another one. This is the Trail of Sequoias. It goes into the giant forest, up to the General Sherman tree, and up to Lodgepole. But we're going to take the bus. We're back in the giant forest. Not quite seen many yet, but if you look out in the trees, you can see some sequoias. Even the little trees are massive. Almost there. Alright, this is full circle. That's the way we came. That's Crescent Meadow right there. Right up here's the sign. Back on the pavement. There it is, Crescent Meadow. And the parking area. Which I assume is right here. Yep.